spoilers in 2 seconds. Go get caught up. You got 2 seconds. Oh man. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I don't know why anyone even thought that Rick was not gonna make it out of that RV. I mean, he's running and the herd's coming after him. I'm like, whoa, that is an epic shot. It's like, open the gates, and he's running in slow motion. I'm like, oh shit.
I knew he was okay. I knew that was his voice at the end of the episode.
And poor Deanna.
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh my gosh. I mean, everyone's having a difficult time here, and
I think she's having the worst time now.
I mean, she is, and then having the only loved one the only loved one she has left.
As her son.
Talk and just come at her the way he did.
He was totally out of line.
I mean, I get it. He was drinking a little bit, and then.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if he was sober, he wouldn't have said any of that to her.
Yeah, like they said, like, because alcohol doesn't make you tell the truth, and
Yeah.
even if you thought those things, like, it's first of all, I don't necessarily think, like, yeah, they were sheltered, but I mean, it's not totally her fault.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, they could have stepped up and said, like, let us learn how to fight. Let us learn how to survive outside so that we can survive better inside. So that's not totally her fault. I think that he was way out of line, and I think that she should have slapped him. My mom would have slapped me. She was like, you don't talk like that to me. Right.
And then later on, when you hear, those words echoing in her mind, like it's replaying in her, and I mean, it's traumatizing her, and it's
I really did.
And it's breaking, and it's making her heart is decaying from that.
Yeah.
And when she sees that Walker, that was a wolf member, I think she just took it out on him and stabbed the glass into the chest, like no, and she's grieving, and then we don't know how that's. I don't know. I mean, everyone grieves differently, so. She was obviously not in her right mind.
I feel like she's grieving a lot more than just the loss of her husband and her one son. You're grieving the loss of your
and the loss of what you're trying to put together, and it's been it's been painted by the blood of the people you were trying to protect, and and bring in and keep safe. And that's a lot of pressure that
and you don't know how many of those people that she was close to.
I bet she was close to like a lot of them. And
that's a very close knit community, and to lose, your people, that's really hard. So I felt like this was just bad for her.
It is.
It was very emotional.
That was a lot of that was a lot of weight. Just what happened in the community and. Losing her husband and her son, and
and have brother son talk to her like that. Like
that's a lot to take on, and you can see when she talks to Rick later on, she just puts all that weight on him, her leadership on him.
Right. And I was hoping that he would have said when she said she said. They don't need me, they need you. I was hoping that he'd say, they need both of us. Because, he's, the bronze and she's, the brain. Because, she came up with that map of how to have crops and have, food and all that stuff. So, they need to, I feel like they really, I hope that they come together and co-parent. Co-govern. I don't use that. Co-govern.
That makes sense.
Alexandria. I feel like they'd have a better chance of survival, but
Yeah.
Where's the drama in that?
There's a lot of drama in this episode. I mean, everyone's having a tough time, and surprisingly, Ron seems like he seems to have his shit together, seemingly, even though he came at Carl like a sissy, and then at the same time he's trying to save him from I guess on a suicide mission, but he's just like I mean, come on. I mean, that's funny, but
I don't trust that kid though. Like when he says he wants to learn how to shoot.
Yeah,
I don't trust him.
I mean, smart move on Rick's part, taking the bullets out. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a shot.
Because
I killed this kid's dad, so I'm not giving him a loaded gun.
Would you teach a kid how to shoot? That you kill his dad and now you're kissing on his mom? Like, I don't trust that kid. I don't. There's something about him.
Yeah.
That
a little bit of
like
that.
He's a very moody teenager.
Yeah, like you're Porch Dick Jr. So.
But he's like a moody teenager, but then he's got that history of his dad being abusive to his mom. Mm-hmm. So he's got some anger problems.
Yes, yeah.
He's got some anger problems.
Uh-huh.
You know.
And that's funny how he claims Enid as his woman. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, when that happened.
I mean, I think that's just your woman crush, dude.
Yeah.
You just don't know the difference. Mm-hmm. Maggie, though, I mean, a lot of people were predicting that, along with me. Mm-hmm. Not just because I read the comics, but they hinted that in the season premiere, sort of, and then when she actually said it out loud, and she said, no, I can't go out there, and she stops Aaron from going out there, and she says it. We're just like.
Yeah.
Well, holy shit! Even though we were predicting that, but when she says it out loud,
it was still surprising to hear.
Yeah. So
that whole speech though ripped my heart out because it wasn't like she was saying like, I know that he's dead and I want to go back. She was more. Now you have to, I mean, you have this person who you love, obviously.
Exactly.
And you can't protect him. Now you have to protect, his.
Yeah, their child.
Their unborn baby.
Their child, yeah. And that's probably the first time, the first time life has been brought into this horrific world, since, Judith. Right. So, yeah, and that's a big game changer there. Mm-hmm. And let me just say, I can't, okay, hold on, before I get there, that was pretty wild that, Betsy, killed herself,
yeah. I don't know if anybody realized that.
I didn't realize that. I'm like, who is that? And then
they saw them kill her, and we just thought that she got killed by the wolf.
We saw the memorial, and then oh,
yeah,
Betsy. And then later on, oh, she killed herself because, I think Michonne said he died,
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because Michonne came back and all of them, so she probably told her, and then after this out, I'm sorry, but
I didn't think about that. Yeah, this is sad. Oh, that was sad. I mean, but like you said, now. Yeah. Now we don't have to worry about that happening.
Yeah, no worry about that happening. They're together.
Yeah.
They're together. And then.
Still know about Glenn now.
I know. We might not. It may be a little while.
I think it's not going to be until.
No, probably before the mid-season finale. I want to say.
I think it's going to be before
it.
The mid-season
if it does,
finale.
I won't be shocked if it does. But man, that's a long wait.
That is a long wait. I don't want to wait that long, but
But to the ending, so I mean, I ain't judging Rick for putting the smooches on Jesse. I mean,
what the hell are you thinking?
That's the first time he's ever gotten close to kissing a woman.
Yeah, I mean,
for what? Since season 1, season 2-ish. I'm gonna say more like season 1. That's the first time he ever got close to that. Yeah.
He just kissed her. He didn't try on her.
We know where it was going to. Okay. You knew where it was going to.
Yeah.
It wasn't like good night.
That's not how we say good night, by the way. But okay. Look, Rick, get you some, but just don't with Jesse. Deal with Michonne. That's my girl. Can we get some Jungle Fever up in there? Because I really want it to happen.
I mean, the closest thing to Jungle Fever right now was going to Maggie. I mean, that's the first. Oh, that was the first. No, yeah, it does. That was the first Jungle Fever we got ever in the series.
Then they get together and make some chocolate milk. Yeah, I think that they're more suitable together.
Make some little, some little Starbucks mixtures.
Yeah, I just don't trust her. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna.
Because she was that, Betsy, and she just like gingerly stuck it in her eye.
No, it put her down.
It put her down, but like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be Rick's girl, you gotta hard.
Like the way you attack that wolf bitch. Yeah, like.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta stab her hard. Like you can't just be like, oh.
I think
gingerly.
You know what? I think that's how Alexandrians, attack. That's how they defend themselves. There we go.
Yeah. That's a shame. But you know what? I mean, it's the start of a relationship between them, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I have a rough idea. It looks like they're going very close.
I just don't think it's a good idea.
It looks like they're going really close to the comics, so I know the outcome of that, so. Yeah.
I mean, it is what
There's a lot of blame and guilt and, and, yeah, there was a lot of guilt in this episode. And I think Aaron feels probably the most guilty right now. Well, that's debatable between him and Deanna right now, I think maybe more towards Aaron because he's thinking, oh, this is all my fault. And she's thinking, I lost everything. Everything I worked hard, I tried to work hard to build is falling apart. And I don't think I can't hold it together.
She might blame herself too because like I said, like they're not
and hearing her son say that didn't make it any easier.
Yeah. So he's on my shit list.
But just keep him away from the drinks,
Yeah, stay away from the drinks there, Spence.
Yeah.
But like so, like she really didn't prepare. But you can't. How do you prepare somebody for something like that?
Yeah.
But she did the best she could. I think that's why I'm so upset with him. Is because like she did the best that she could to keep them safe. And he's blaming her, and then he gets to there's a lot of guilt floating around with Aaron and with Deanna, and it's a very emotional episode.
Very emotional. And this season is an emotional roller coaster. There's like no downtime. I
can't take it anymore.
There's no downtime with the emotional stuff.
It's like
there's no
like
downtime from it.
Like,
in the other seasons, it's like okay, let's calm it down a little.
Because even like last episode, you thought
this is gonna be downtime, but no, that was emotional too.
It was very emotional.
Man,
it was very emotional, and it's just. And what about those walkers in the sewers? Let's just take a break from the emotional stuff.
Yeah.
And talk about how disgusting those walkers were. They just disintegrated.
Yeah.
You just touch them, and they're like falling apart, oozing.
It was like touching into some poo. Like.
Yeah, because I guess they've probably been down there for so long, and the water probably is causing them to degrade quicker than what they would be if they were up.
They even said on Talking Dead, like it was in the original, script, is that there were exiles where they were kicked out and they were trying to find a way back in. I guess they got unlucky in the process.
Yeah.
So that I guess that makes sense. I guess.
Yeah, but that's pretty nasty. I mean, good job nasty. To whoever it was that created that because it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It was.
So, I think that's prediction.
I don't have any solid prediction. Well, I could do a solid prediction, but
next week Daryl is in trouble.
Yeah, Daryl's in trouble.
That's a definite prediction.
There is a moment in if you saw the Comic-Con trailer, remember at the very end where some people Daryl was supposedly abducted, and then the guy says, "You don't sit and I don't kill you." Look up the Comic-Con trailer and watch that last scene. Fast forward to the end and watch it, and I think that's what's gonna happen in next week's episode. Those people are gonna come across him.
Abducted?
Yes, or something like that, or no.
I think Rick will go after him.
I don't think Rick will be able to. I mean, the walls are surrounded.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how they're gonna get it. Cause how are you gonna get food?
Well, oh wait, he can go under the sewer like how
Yeah,
how
but there's no way to get out. Is there?
No, not to where they're going. I think they're trying to go to where, where they say Gwen, where they last seen Gwen. I think that's where they're trying to go to.
Okay.
So there might be another way, like over there somewhere. And I can't remember how those that many walkers got away from, or how they took care of that.
Yeah.
In the comics, I can't remember.
Do you think they're gonna get away from the walls?
It looks like very unlikely. It looks very unlikely.
Yeah. About freaking Jesse. You think it's gonna go somewhere?
It's
try to erase the comics from your mind. Think about.
Okay. I think it's gonna go to a place, and then it's probably gonna hit like dead end, like like how you go to an intersection and there's no way out of there except to go back or whatever. But I'm speaking metaphorically here, but I'm just saying there's gonna be a dead end.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing since you killed her husband and her son hates you.
Well,
so you can't have a relationship. He probably isn't trying to have a relationship. He's just trying to get some.
No.
He's trying to get into that cookie jar.
No,
I just don't see it working out.
I don't think. It seems like Ron is starting to warm up to him.
I don't know. I don't trust Ron. I really don't. He's there's something going on up there. I'm kidding, right?
I'm not saying he's not fucked up in the head, but
there's something going on up there. He's got some issues.
Yeah, he got some issues, and let's see. I mean, I get. What was I gonna say? I mean, Jesse means well.
Yeah.
He means well.
I guess
she means well. Sorry.
I mean, even if she means well, he still killed your husband. What?
The motherfucker had it coming.
He did, but you still kissed the man that killed your husband. I don't know.
Yeah,
something just seems odd.
Yeah, he kissed a man that killed your husband, who probably beat you and knocked you unconscious and gave you concussions and all that shit.
Right. Yeah, but still.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think you would kiss him too. Like, oh yeah, you got rid of him. Oh yeah.
Well, I wouldn't kiss him like that.
No. Nah. Let's say like that was me, and I just. Well, I
would kiss you regardless. Like, who's this sexy guy here?
She's sexy too.
But yeah, it's just. Well, now it's awkward.
Now it's awkward. We're awkward regardless.
But I just don't trust her. I mean, I just don't trust the whole situation because you have Ron, and then you have little man, and then you have her dead husband. It's just the awkward, you know what I mean? The awkward third party there is the dead husband.
Also, Rick needs to be specific on saying we don't bury killers within the walls. Rick, you need to be more specific. We don't. Yeah, how about say we don't bury threats to this community within the walls.
Well, what did they do with those bodies?
I think they had to bury them because there's no way of taking them outside the walls. There was no way of doing that.
Yeah.
But because everyone, basically almost everyone in the walls, Rick's group at least, are killers. So.
But they're
try not to sound like a hypocrite when you're saying that.
Yeah.
Try to say
they're killers in a different way, though.
Yeah, in a different way.
Killers to survive, not killers just to kill.
Just say, like we don't bury, threats within the walls. Threats to this community within the walls. Something like that. You know what I mean? I know that's what he meant, but you gotta be more specific, you know? Like Morgan said, you're a killer, and then,
Morgan's a killer, too. Morgan killed a guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
At some point, all of them are gonna be killers.
Yeah,
possibly.
And I think Morgan's mistake is gonna come into play when we get back to Alexandria.
That wolf member is still there, and even if the door is locked, that guy can still get out.
He can still get out, and he's probably gonna get a hold of of a weapon. Go into the arsenal room and sneak in and get a weapon and kill.
We don't know what that wound is. If he got scratched?
No, he got stabbed. It was a stab wound. Yeah.
My bad. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, it's a stab wound. You can look at his wound again. You can see it's a stab wound. It's like straight line. It's not all chewy bite marks or anything like that.
Jaggedy. Is that a word? Jaggedy.
It's a word now.
Heck yeah, making up words.
Making up words.
Making up words, y'all.
Making up words, man. You know what I mean? Represent W. Represent. Represent. So, yeah, the awesome episode. I'm gonna give this a 9.5.
I'll give it a 10. I give everything a 10 though.
You know what?
I give it a 10. I love the show. I'll give them all 10.
Yeah. I mean, I give this season a 10. This is like probably the best season by far. No downtime. No fucking downtime on this season so far.
Yeah.
Next week won't be any different. There's going to be no downtime on there.
I worry about Daryl. I really do. I feel like the further we go on in the seasons, the more likely that somebody who's been around since season 1 is probably going to go. I hate to say that, but... Not that I'm saying that Daryl's going to die. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's a scary situation to be there from the beginning.
Like, no one's safe and no way out.
That's what gets you the more people talking is when you kill somebody like Daryl or kill somebody like Glenn.
Exactly.
You know?
Like this, like they're doing a pretty good job with the No Way Out storyline in the comics here. So I'm enjoying, how they're staying mostly true to that and adding some different... like how it started, how this whole thing started. I like how they made that different. And I can't wait. 3 more episodes to come. 3 more episodes in the first half of season 6.
Then we can enjoy our holidays.
And then feel like I wish it would come back on. And then February comes around. Her birthday.
My birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Deadpool.
Last year I came on my birthday.
Yeah, Deadpool and then The Walking Dead returns for the second half.
Yeah,
so
birthday
that will
me.
be an awesome month. So if you liked our review, let's see them thumbs. Get them thumbs up. If you thumb them down, I hope you get bit by. I hope those thumbs get bit off by walkers. Yeah.
Cruel.
I don't give a shit. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe for more awesome videos to come. Feel free to share the video if you like. Until next time, we are out of here. Bye-bye.